So many kids are going back to school today, and while it is an exciting time for so many, it can also be stressful. So this morning, we're learning what we can do at home to alleviate some of that tension. Joining me in Studio A this morning is David Okuma and Camila Wilson, both flexologists at StretchLab Houston. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us this morning. I know it's a really big day for so many people.
Yes.
Excitement, right? But also the nerves, the butterflies, the tension, the stress. Talk to us about how stretching can help reduce some of that tension.
Well, with stretching, you can really get some really great benefit out of it. It's going to be something that can relieve some tension in the areas that we usually have tension, the neck, the shoulders, the hips, low back. So it's going to be one of those things that's very beneficial, helps to decrease a lot of pain that you may have, improve some performance and things of that nature.
And look, this is not just for the children, right? This is for the parents as well.
Definitely, yes. Parents can get a great benefit from this, help them to manage their day, help them to kind of relieve some of those aches and pains they may have from getting the kids to and fro. And then, of course, if they're sitting at a desk or doing activities, it's going to be beneficial for them.
Will the stretches look differently among the age groups?
No, not necessarily. The anatomy is pretty much the same. We want to really look at making sure that you're not going too deep with someone that's younger, making sure that the stretch is going to be something that's going to be beneficial but not painful.
Okay, let's see. How does this go?
All right, so I'm going to get down and get in position here. The first stretch that we're going to do is a chest stretch. So Camila is going to demonstrate this stretch.
I'm going to go ahead and just put my knee behind your back to make sure you don't come too far backwards. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull or bring the elbows back so then you can feel the stretch in the chest. So David, are you feeling this stretch?
Yes, feels great.
So are you feeling this where?
So the chest muscle is the pec right here. This is the pec muscles here that we're trying to go ahead and stretch that out. So bringing that arms back, go ahead and really get that stretch in the chest there. So that's a really good stretch for the chest, especially when you're having to go ahead and sit down for a long period of time. Kids
hunched over at the desk.
Yes, exactly. Hunched over for the desk. Everything
doing
like
all that homework you're about to do.
Exactly. And teachers even, you know, having to go ahead and grade all the papers and everything, hunching over.
Yeah.
So it definitely helps open that up.
What I love about it too, it's so simple, right?
Yes.
This is something you can do within a matter of minutes wherever you are.
Exactly. That's right. Okay.
This is going to be the.
So we're going to go into the thoracic rotation here. So the reason why it's a thoracic rotation is because we're rotating the body here. So this is a really good stretch for not only the body and the torso, but also with the lower body here. A little bit with that IT band and the hips here.
Okay.
It definitely does tighten up a lot from when we are sitting down for a long period of time.
Yeah, of course.
So then, and David, you're feeling the stretch, right?
Yes, it's a great stretch.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So yeah, that's a really good stretch there for that.
How often should people be doing these stretches?
Ideally, I would say to do the stretches in the morning and in the evening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's really the best things because, you know, having to go ahead and you're laying in the bed for 6-8 hours and then you're having to go ahead and, you know, you're working through your day and you get really tired throughout the day, you stretch at night before you go to bed so you can get relaxed for the night. And
then, of course, stretching can help with energy levels as well.
Definitely, yeah. It's going to be one of those things where it helps with recovery. So throughout our active days, whether it's from a long day at work or recovering from exercise, it's going to be something that's going to be very beneficial. Kind of get some of those tissues to recover and repair, get some circulation, blood flow, that type of thing. So it's going to be a very beneficial thing that most everybody can add to their routine.
And I know for athletes, this will only bring their game up another level here.
Of course, yeah. From an athletic standpoint, it's going to be something that's going to help with recovery and then injury prevention. So if we're stretching on a consistent basis, it's going to be something that's going to be very beneficial in that regard as well.
How long have you both been involved in stretching?
For me, since about 2006 when I became personal trainer. So started with StretchLab in 2019 when we moved into the Bel Air market. And so that's pretty much my background with that.
I mean, for me, it's kind of one of those things that I try to do on a regular basis. I've been an athlete all my life, so I try to stretch as much as I can. And then working in fitness studios ever since I got out of college in 2015. Ever since then, every kind of studios I've ever worked at was having to associate with stretching.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All good stuff. For more information, where can folks go?
They can go to StretchLab.com. We have 5 studios in the greater Houston market, so that's pretty much the best way to get to us. StretchLab.com, and they can pull up either Bel Air, the River Oaks location, Bunker Hill, Pearland is going to be the other one that we have, and then the Heights location as well.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you both for coming in.